Hi there, Mrs. Jones. My name is Taylor, and I'm going to talk to you about the HPV vaccination. I understand that you have some questions for us before you get your daughter vaccinated. Is that correct? Okay. Well, I'm just going to go over it, and then if you have any further questions, we can talk about that, okay? Okay, great. So I understand that your daughter has no known drug allergies or environmental allergies. Is that correct? Okay, great. And she's not currently sexually active? Perfect. Okay, well, everything on her physical examination was normal, so that is good. That means that we don't have any concerns about giving her the vaccination today. Let's just talk about what human papillomavirus is. HPV virus, it's a sexually transmitted infection, and it's the most common in the United States. And a lot of times it can be asymptomatic, meaning that she won't present with any symptoms, and a lot of times the people who pass this along don't even know that they have it. So that's why it's important to get this vaccination so that you're protected against it. Even because you don't even know who has it when you're participating in sexual activity with that person. So HPV can lead to a lot of different types of cancers in females, especially cervical cancer, vaginal cancer, and vulvar cancer. The 4 strains that are protected, that she will be protected against with this vaccination, are the leading causes of those. So types 6 and 11 are very commonly associated with genital warts, and this will cover for about 90% of vaginal warts. Types 16 and 18 cause about 70% of cervical cancers. So although it won't completely eradicate her risk of getting cervical cancer in the future, it greatly reduces her risk. So the 4 strains that are included in the HPV vaccination, that's what they do, but there are other strains that are not protected against with this vaccination. So it's important that you understand that there is still a risk that she could contract an HPV infection, but this will greatly reduce her risk for contracting one, okay? The recommended age is 9 to 26, so your daughter being 13 is at the perfect age, and because she is not sexually active, that's also a really great time to get her vaccinated, because she has not yet been exposed to any type of HPV vaccine or virus at this point, okay? So the vaccination takes place in 3 doses, and the first dose she'll get today. The second one we schedule in about 1 to 2 months, and the third is about 4 months after that dose. It's very important that she come back for all of her vaccinations, because that's how she's going to get the maximum benefit from getting the vaccination, is to receive all 3 doses, okay? Side effects that we watch for: she could have some swelling, soreness at the site, bruising. That's all very normal. Another thing, she can be a little tired, fatigued, have a headache or nausea. That's why we recommend that we keep you here for about 30 minutes after the vaccination, just to make sure that she doesn't have any adverse side effects from it. Okay, and then after that, she's good to go. Contraindications to getting the vaccination would be allergies to yeast, but as you said, your daughter has no allergies, so this isn't really a concern at this point. Another important thing to note would be that the vaccination is not a live virus, so there's no risk of her actually contracting HPV from the vaccination. So if you were concerned about that, that's not really anything you should be concerned about, okay? Do you have any questions for me at this point? Another thing that's important to talk about is that just because she did get this vaccination, it does not eliminate the need for her to get future pap smears and screenings when she comes of age for those tests, because like I said, there are other strains and other causes of cervical cancer. So it's just important that she continue her screening as recommended by the Center for Disease Control, and she will get more information, and you will get more information as she gets older on that. But just because she has had this vaccination does not eliminate the need for her to be screened further, okay? Do you have any questions for me? Is there anything I can answer for you, or did I go over everything? Okay, so you feel a little bit more comfortable about her getting the vaccination today? All right, well, I think it's great that you're doing this for your daughter, because it is important for her sexual health to be protected against these viruses. So thank you very much for bringing her in today, and I hope that you guys continue to have a very open relationship about her sexual health, because it's important to keeping her healthy. So if you have any questions when you get home, you can feel free to call the clinic, and I'd be happy to answer them for you, okay? All right, thanks. Have a good day.